yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know all my struggles. You know what?
All right, man. So I got to ask you, man. So we did this Mount Rushmore thing last year, right? But I'm going to ask you this. If you could put together a starting five rotation of non-teammates of today's pitchers, and you're one of the five, who would be the five that you put out there? Well, obviously, you're one of the five.
So I got four. I got four spots to go with. I think I could. Ooh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna rattle off. I think I'm gonna go DeGrom, Verlander.
That's tough.
That's really tough.
That's really tough.
The next two, because the next names in my that I gotta decide from will be Burns, Cease.
You got Shohei,
McClanahan, Shohei, Sandy. Damn. I think I got to go with I need a lefty in there, so I'll go McClanahan.
Yeah, Shade is the guy.
Yeah, he's legit.
That's three.
So I need one more. Ooh, man. I think I'm gonna go Scherzer.
That's a nasty. Whoo, man.
I went with the guys I grew up watching, and then I needed a lefty in there, so I went with McClanahan.
That's about 110 wins right there. I think in my book. All right, yeah, I'm counting that right now. Okay, so man, let's talk about this 23 D-backs team, man. And, you know, I was looking at this roster during the spring training. I was really impressed at some of the youth and guys you got in, and obviously you've been here for some of the growth of this team. What do you think about the potential of this team?
Yeah, like you said, been here since 19, so I've kind of seen this team kind of turn over a little bit, and we had a tough stretch there in 2021. But yeah, it's been awesome watching these young guys come up. They came up super comfortable. I think that's just because a lot of those guys played with each other, grew up with each other. So when they got here, it's like, all right, our buddies that we grew up with, played with, are here. And yeah, it's been awesome to watch. We have a different dynamic when it comes to I think what traditional baseball has been lately. A lot of speed on the bases, trying to manufacture runs, pitching well, playing good defense. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun to watch, really.
Man, so I know you always on your grind, trying to get better every day, of course. But I mean, it seems like obviously this year your name is becoming that household name, and congratulations on that. What changed for you this all season going to spring training? Because I mean, like right now, I can't think of too many guys I would put over you right now for what you're doing.
Well, I appreciate that. I think last year just kind of just clicked delivery wise. I'm a big delivery feel kind of guy. Had some success. Kind of that translated into a mindset. Just tried to carry that into the off season. Really, I didn't try to really work on too much and get too crazy. Just tried to get better at what I was doing already. And then just kind of just taking that next step. Really, just trying to think about the game in a different way. I think that's what the elite level guys do. They tend to look at the game in a different way and try and get successful at some things that maybe the average fan isn't necessarily looking at.
I love that. So, man, I always want to ask you this because I'm a guy who has to wear glasses permanently. So for you out there with your, we'll call them sports, we'll call them goggles or shades.
Glasses. I go with glasses.
Glasses. So how is that for you, man? Because I know, like, from an athletic standpoint, it could be difficult, especially with humidity and different things. But how does that work for you, man? Because I know, like, guys like you, Dane Dunning, are sort of bringing on back to Greg Madison, and guys are making it cool again.
Yeah, I started wearing them in college. I had trouble seeing the signs. Went to play college summer ball. Lights weren't great. Had trouble with the signs. Went to our trainer and said, hey, I'm having trouble. We went with glasses over contacts, and then so for me, I only have to wear them really at nighttime with the the glare, my stigmatism. But now with the pitch count, I don't even really need to wear them at all. So I think I kind of just become, they're just natural, just normal. So I'm just used to it. But yeah, it's just the stigmatism. Had trouble with the glare, seeing the signs, but with the, me calling it in myself now, it's like, I don't even really need them.
I like that. So speaking of the pitch clock, I mean, you've been asked 100 times about it. I got to ask you, has there been some sort of adjustment for you? Because I know you're more of the modern time guys. You probably had it in college or and maybe in minor leagues, but how's that adjustment been for you?
Yeah, we did have it in college or in the minor league, but either way, there was certain ways to get around. You could step off, the clock would reset. There was different kind of ways. Yeah, spring training was definitely an adjustment. That's for sure. I kind of caught myself working really fast, you know, and I think as the season's gone on, I've gotten used to it. You can kind of get into that flow of the game, and you're not rushed. But yeah, it definitely was taking a lot more wind out of you. At least, you know, I felt personally. It was, you know, working really fast. But now I think, you know, just picking spots to catch your breath and, you know, take that clock down to 2, maybe 1 seconds, you know. So yeah, just getting more comfortable with it.
Cool. 2 more quick questions real quick. So I remember last time we talked, we were gonna hold off on it, but now we got to ask today. So, you know, everybody has their themes, walk-up songs and all that stuff. So let's just forward think here. The D-backs are in the World Series, man, and let's just say it's Game 7. And you've already had to pitch maybe Game 6 or something like that somehow, some way, but they need you to come in and just shut it down. You're coming out of the pen. What's that walk-up song? I mean, obviously, the name of the song is going to be called Zac Gallen. Dead or alive? Who performs that song?
Who's performing it?
Yeah. And it will be live. Let's say they had a way where they put them out there where the pool is at and they got them out there.
And they're going.
They're actually performing it.
It's gotta be Wheezy, Lil Wayne.
Wow.
I mean, that's been my walkout song since my freshman year of college. I've had Let the Beat Build for going on almost 10 years now. So yeah, I mean, it's gotta be Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, I love that. All right, last question, man. So the WBC, I gotta ask you this, man. As you being a player and as being a fan of the sport as well, to actually see how it ended. It's almost like a scripted movie, Trout Vs Ohtani. To see that, how did you feel about that, man, and how that pushed baseball?
Yeah, that was awesome. I think I went to a couple games actually in Phoenix, saw the USA-Mexico game, and then saw Colombia-USA, watch my guy Merrill pitch. Yeah. And just the energy in that building was unbelievable. Both those games were must-win games, so I think it was awesome. And then, like you said, the ending to see, you know, Ohtani versus Trout. I mean, I don't think baseball could have scripted up any better if they tried. But I think it was huge for baseball. I think it got a lot of the, you know, maybe average fan that, you know, doesn't pay attention to much baseball kind of was like, okay, this is legit. And, you know, just talking to the guys that participated, so it was an awesome experience.
Well, man, Zach, congratulations on everything, man. So everybody that's watching this, we got an All-Star game coming up. Y'all know what to do. We're going to make sure we put the link in this video for them, get those votes in there, and also, man, get that Cy Young, and, man, let's go get that championship.
That's right.
And maybe next time we'll be talking about those awards that you got and everything, man. So
that's right.
Appreciate your time, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.